trying to figure out how I can check a set of wheels for an obvious straightness. I'm going to be possibly picking up a bare set of wheels. It's a torque thrust wheel for the Camaro. And the question was, how am I going to figure out, wheel straightness? So I had an idea. That right there, my blade balancer for my mower blades, and it's got an amazing spinning bearing, magnetized, which obviously on a set of aluminum wheels is not going to matter that it's magnetized, but this is my thought. So I should be able to actually use this little gauge right here to align it to the edge of the rim as it's spinning on the centric of the hub. Now, you look at this section right here, and obviously this cone in the middle is used to center the blades, so that when you do go ahead and align them or balance them, you'll get an idea of whether if they're truly balanced or not. So the other thing that I need to do is I need to be able to elevate this, but have it so that it's not so high that potentially it could fall, or you know what I mean. So I've got this block right here. This is one of the landscape walls I did. It's just a cut-off piece. It has no purpose other than what I'm going to use it for right now. Obviously you can see though, I just need to straighten out this cut. And so I'm going to use my saw from Harbor Freight to go ahead and straighten that cut so that I can... it's a whole bunch of stuff, but hang in there. Come on. So now what the thought is I want to be able to take this blade balancer and I'll mount it diagonally on top of this block and just throw some sheetrock screws in there, just like a, a coarse thread or a fine thread Phillips bit screw, and I gotta find those. I swear sometimes the hardest thing is just trying to set up this camera. So this is the screw I'm going with. It's just a coarse thread 1.5 inch, or actually it looks like it's a 2-inch. And then those nuts that I actually got from doing the mirrors on my truck. See, you don't throw anything away. Basically just going to be so it sits flat, and then I'll be able to put the sheetrock screw through, because what you can see is the hole is definitely bored for a larger head screw, and it's aluminum, and I just don't want it, pulling through as I'm trying to align wheels. Got to make things look right? So I just want this aligned. Put the screw through, like that. Throw it on. And then just very carefully drop it down and in. Just like that. So this is what I'm working with. And I think this should work out pretty nice. As a test, I'm just going to grab it, put it down on the ground, and then obviously one of the other things that I talked about is this little center cone here is the aligner for the mower blades. And obviously the mower blades, you're dealing with a bolt size hole. So this is a solution to that. It'll be a flat pad for the wheel to sit on. It's got my center bolt, which I know is perfectly aligned, and this is actually from a steering wheel. I think it was a Grant steering wheel. Something that, somebody was tossing, and I said, I'll take it. So basically you just set it on, it magnetizes on, slide it down, and check it out. Now, you can see that that's perfectly aligned. Now, as a test, I'm going to take one of these rims that I've got. It's a Toyota Steely, and I'm going to use it as like the test. That way it's actually sitting on the hub. This is that set of wheels that I was talking about, that I used this little mower blade balancer just when I went to meet the guy at the shopping plaza to kind of, you know, I guess he wanted that safety net, me not knowing where he lived, which is fine. Could have met at a police station, doesn't matter, I'm safe. But anyways, so this is that set of wheels, this set of torque thrust, what do they call it? AR, so American Racing 505s, and that's what it looks like on the Camaro. So it actually looks pretty mint. Man. But I got rid of the salad shooters. Well, I didn't get rid of them. I still have them. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the salad shooter wheels. I'll show you what those are. So, these are my salad shooter wheels. These are AREs also. They're the 5x4.75. Backspace on these wheels is 3.5. So this was a 9-inch wheel. And these ones, which you can see, this is actually cleaning up really nice. And these things weren't bad. They were just, you know, just, I guess, not cared about as much, I guess, which these are actually really nice. But look at the backside. It's actually pretty nice. It's, the brake dust should clean up pretty nice, pretty easy. There you go. AR 505s. So, I like them. And, I picked these up for $1 for 4. One of them is a little rashed, which is no big deal. I'll either see if I can take it to a wheel shop and get their idea on whether if they can fix it, make it look nice again. It's not too bad actually. The rash itself is cleaned up pretty nice, and of course now it's raining, but I'm just, you know, cleaning up the wheel anyway. So, but that's how the backside cleaned up. So I've had some wheel weights on there, and yeah, so that was it. Just what you doing? So that was it. Just some wheels for the Camaro. This is that set of wheels. And I mean, all this was me just taking a scuff pad first, just to cut down, you know, the big stuff, and then grabbing, yeah, I know. Then grabbing a steel wool with some soap. And look at how nice these things cleaned up. I don't know if the camera's really kind of getting how nice these wheels look now. Not too bad for $100 and a little bit of what they call elbow grease, right? Do kids nowadays even know what elbow grease means? So this is the screw. Yeah, of course, the screw that I picked. Look at that. You see that? The head's full of stuff. Center the center the wheels, or the not center the wheels. To let me see.